Hey, HB Concours. We're at the tail end. MGB with mini lights. Try to make the awards. The awards are going on right now.
Of course, those cars with Ford power plants. They sounded.
What do we got here, huh? Super. Looks like we got a problem here.
So just sat in the family picture.
Bunch of T-birds. What else we got here? How you doing? We'll do a tower tour. We got Jim. Line up right here. Yeah, they come and get award. Hey, Jim.
Yeah, no live.
Hey, what up? You getting an award?
Yeah, first place.
What are you up for?
First place concourse, yeah.
Cool.
Hey,
Congratulations.
good seeing you, man.
Good seeing you, yeah. How about that? That is an award-winning beauty right there. Yeah.
MG now, all years Concours. Second place, Amanda Walker with a 1970 MGB Roadster. And our winner in the category, Rick Pullen, with his 1948 MGTC. This takes you back, Tom.
Those are such cool little cars.
Yeah, look at that, huh?
A lot of guys in the military in World War II were bringing these things, or after the end of World War II, were buying these things up.
It's gonna walk the line.
I think the top speed on that car was somewhere around 70 or something.
There's Tristan Angel. What's up, guys? How you doing? You heard about our friend Jeff, right?
How's he doing?
Yeah, we were waiting for a brain scan. We haven't got the results yet. But Brian's still over there. Yeah, there's Angel and Trista's car right there. Look at this. Another award, huh? Yeah. Mr. Song. Look at this. You got to wind her up. How about that? Fiat 500. Getting an award. Look over for late model Ferraris here. They got a good showing here. Look at those lineup up on the hill. Yeah, real good showing here. Mustang. This the judge's car? Good Mustang representation. Yeah. All 29s, 29s of room. Nice, huh? Let's catch the lineup. Got model trains here. How about that? It's award time. I'm a little late.
Very nice.
Next category,
That's
the
Randy up
Jaguar
there.
Saloon was
Randy's
Concours.
standing up.
David
There's the
Weisbart,
trophy girls.
62. Jaguar 42.
My uncle had one of these. And I had 6 Matchbox versions of these. One was blue, one was red.
Wow, here we got Darren Smith. DWS, this Cornette's going to get an award. Check it out, hear that Hemi. You hear that for miles. Listen to that. Cornette 440, huh? Darren Smith, you must be getting an award. What do you get an award for?
Best retired race vehicle.
Wow, huh?
Concours race vehicle.
Cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations, my brother. That's Darren Smith, DWS.
Right there.
How about that? They keep rolling in here. Hey, what up? The Pontiac contingency here. Wow, huh? 59. 1 fun 5.9. You got a 64 Grand Prix. That's pretty stout. Look at that. Yeah, get some Firebirds here. We got a Schwinn bicycle. Yeah, we got a Hudson over there. How about that? Oh, Darren, UWS truck over there also. That's a 2018 SEMA truck. Gino's wiping her down. Hawkins Garage. 47 Nash. Turbo Porsche. What the heck? Alexa's got an award? What for? Listen to Darren's. Look at this Hemi Cornet, huh? That sound good?
I want to give a shout out to Jeff Carr.
Yeah.
I heard. How are you? Good, thanks.
I was just going to ask you if you had heard.
I did.
Yeah.
So Jeff, I wish you speedy recovery, buddy.
I got to see him. He's in the hospital. Brian's still up there. Here's Angel and Trish's car. Right here, how cool is this? 260 cubes right there. That done real sweet. I'm surprised they're not getting an award. The judge, yeah. Look how awesome that car is, huh? That's Angel, and that's Trish, and that's her hot Falcon. Good. Woo! Trying to get it all covered. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, 57 fast fins. That's nice. Black. It's tubbed out. Drop top. Yeah. That's sweet, huh? Look at the tub on that. Dang. You got some meats on that. Yeah. Cool. $351. Automatic. Let's see if they are. Yeah, Duster 360. Wow, look at that, huh?
He wants to see the
Got a couple of 5.9s right here, drop tops, blue and black.
The next category is Italian classics other than.
One's got a Continental kit.
Ricardo Corha, the 1970 Fiat 500L.
Look at that, sweet.
This is the car all these modern Fiat 500s you see around
This is the car from Toy Story, right? Okay.
That's a neat little accessory he's got on the back.
Up next, Italian classic, other than Ferrari.
How about that?
That would be Paul and Bonnie Simon with a 1986 Alfa Romeo.
Cougar here, 2 Cougars, 67, 68. That's 7 liter. You know what that means when it's 7 liter? It's a full 28.
The next category is Lamborghini Street. Second
Let me
place
size. Look at
is 2003 Lamborghini Murcielago.
look at that. All those cars. I see Larry out there. He was at Pismo last week. No, it's not Larry. Sorry.
Really fast.
Disregard. Couple Camaros.
He's been there and back already. You want to see it again?
Yeah.
We'll get out there in a bit.
Doug Green, 2008 Lamborghini Murcielago.
Doug, he's always winning.
Congratulations, very good.
He's always winning.
Sounds good too.
Yeah.
It's subtle yet gonna kick your skin off. I think that's kind of what it is. Now, up next is German Classics.
How cool is that?
And we're talking, in fact, German Classics all years in Model Street. Now, Hans Bruckler, who's been here before, a 1960 Borg Ward Isabella Coupe. My junior high or middle school band teacher had one of those. GGS.
How about that? Once again, congratulations, you guys.
And the winner,
Yeah.
Vic Korshansky, with a 1999
Awesome.
Wartburg convertible. Wartburg.
These were an Eastern Bloc car, and not everybody has one. Except the guy driving this one's got about 10 or 12 of them, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of each body style.
Now you see all that white smoke coming out the back?
Yeah,
That's a Wartburg exclusive.
yeah, because the Trabant was twice as smoky.
Exactly, and a little black here and there, yeah.
Yeah. What'd you play in band?
I attempted the clarinet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I attempted the clarinet, and I hate to admit what my final was. I tried to play Rhinestone Cowboy with the clarinet. Somehow, I didn't get a really good grade out of that. Obviously, my teacher was not a Glenn Campbell fan.
Our next class is Mercedes-Benz Concours, right up my alley. Second place was Richard Peterson with his 59 220S. And the winner, Joe Gow, a 94 SL600. Nice beach.
John.
What's really cool about this is it's clean. It's very clean lines.
I don't know if you
Elegant luxury.
looked under the hood of this car earlier. That engine takes up the entire engine compartment.
Yeah, a V12 with 6 on each side.
Yep, it is stuffed
Yikes.
in there.
Okay, from this, we go to Porsche, all years Concours. It's Mike Nolte with a 1954 Porsche 356.
Hey, Mike.
That is so cool with that pointy windshield.
Look at Mike, huh?
Porsche inside.
How about that? That awesome 56 Porsche. Thanks for the shout out, Mike. Congratulations, bro.
I want to watch how they get the mothers through that window.
Not gonna happen.
They're opening the door. Oh, they're going to try and squeeze it in or something.
You just won an HP Concours. What do you got to say?
That's right, Dano Live because of you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, as long as you don't strap it to the
Peace, bro.
roof, I think we're good.
That'll work.
The old get out of the car and put it in the rear seat trick.
Later,
The
Mike.
next Porsche category is all year street. Scott Cleaner, 1986 Porsche 930 Turbo.
Look at that, huh? I always wanted one of those. Yeah. Just never was able to pull it.
Now it's interesting, the sunroof on this Porsche not as big as most cars. You're not going to be able to, well, you could do that, put it through the window. All right, here we go. Lexus now up next. Sports cars with the ISSC and the LFA. Concours. Bill Bergen is second place with a 2013 Lexus ISF. And our winner, Edward Dunes, with a 2002 Lexus SC430.
Prefer me to place them so you can just take pictures? Or that would be ideal. Okay.
Well, you could hear some Revin Mopar action coming up here in a minute.
Yeah, that'd be Darren, DWS. Hemi Cornet. HP Concours. This is
Next
Sunday.
up is going to be Lexus sedans.
We're doing the awards.
Judith Deneen in a 2014 Lexus
Nice
Hybrid.
red, red. Brown
Lexus
interior.
Hybrid.
Oh,
Let's hear it for some hybrids, ladies and
there's
gentlemen.
even a class for hybrids.
Better get used to it. This is the future.
Oh boy.
And on the other side,
Oh, boy.
back,
They'll be
is the
filling up donor
Concours
derelicts with cars like that, huh?
Now let's see. Did I go 2 pages over?
I think I'm doing the same thing.
Hold on.
Yeah, hang on. Okay.
Come next up is Darren Smith, DWS with his Hemi Cornet.
Just a slot,
That's
maybe,
okay.
maybe it went home.
We find it. Hold on just a second. This was either put in sideways.
Got Christie in the shotgun position.
Yeah, but I'm looking to see where this car is.
Oh. Okay. Bill Lemby's up. His car isn't, but he's here. It's 73 Citroen SF.
Okay, that Citroen that broke down at the beginning of the video. It's supposed to be getting an award next, but he can't. We got to pause a little bit.
Okay, here we go.
Here comes Darren Smith,
Here we go.
DWS.
Competition race cars, 1973, 1976 Concours. Darren Smith with a 1965 Dodge Coronet
Yeah, look at that.
440 Hemi.
Look at that.
See how the way this is
This is what happens when you have a good cam.
Oh, Darren.
Fantastic. Interesting though, where you put the hybrid right ahead of this. So, great looking car. This was not the Coronet 500, but this was just under it. But I'll tell you something, it's still a great car.
Congratulations, Darren Smith.
Oh yeah. That sounds like my 64 Polera, but we won't.
Well, we're skipping competition race cars because Alan didn't show up down here. Just McLaren. It's
It
way
happened.
It's
So
up there on the hill.
we should probably just at least give credit to who did it. Second, go
Alan,
ahead.
for the 69 McLaren M6B GT. It's the black car going down the hill up there, kind of looking for flat areas so he doesn't scrape.
And Dino D'Angelo was the second place car with a 64 Plymouth Hemi Velvet, which was a pretty cool car too.
No doubt. So replica kit cars, Mike and Melinda Koken and a 62 Ferrari 250 GTO replica. And I believe that is based on a Datsun 240Z.
Wow.
Ah,
Did not know.
very nice.
That's cool.
Z car.
Now coming up next, we
Some
have
might
special
say
interest
a replica
automobiles,
gets an award?
cars that make you go, All years Concours. Third
Oh,
place,
okay.
Darren Smith in his 1971 Chevrolet C10 Copa.
All right.
Bob Osterhout in a 2002 Camaro 35th anniversary LE. That's in second place. And in first place, Bring on Mel Thomas with his 1936 Beer Stir Speedster Great Racer. The way I look at it is anything that's a car named after beer is a hot one for me.
Way to go,
Way
Randy.
to go, Mel. Am I right or am I right? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
That's a straight 8 Buick in that car.
What is that on top? Or is that just the cover?
What's
Kind of like
that?
a Rolodex.
Selfie with the model.
Oh, yeah.
Desk cover on it or something?
Hope it came out.
Thin aluminum on the cover.
Ah,
Very, very slick.
makes you think of a roll top desk.
Yeah, it does resemble that. Special interest automobiles all year. Jeremy and Marissa Scott in a 1961 Mustang Mullet replica.
This is the car that has been accused of looking just like Dave Kuntz's car, but Dave says no, mine's at home.
Is that true, Dave?
Well, it better be at home. If I get home and it's not there.
Now, and I always love these categories, high school cars, high school concours. I like this. Spencer Fleener with a 1969 Chevy
Yeah.
Camaro RS.
Yeah,
Remember this car in high school? Yeah, we hated them too.
Is this a DWS build? Yeah. Is this a DWS build? Darren Smith?
Yeah, that was
yeah,
her.
that's it. Look at
That
that.
was under warranty when I was in high school.
So let me get this straight. So in this category of high school, it's going to be his car? Is that how they did it? Or is it her car in high school? Or both?
Both. Both.
Both. Okay, cool.
Yeah. How cool is that, huh?
You are the luckiest kid in the world, buddy.
Yeah, huh?
No kidding.
Darren, when you were building this car, did you think it'd be here at the HB Concours?
Well, I was hoping they'd let us bring it
Richard?
down here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Richard
dude.
Miller.
Uh-huh.
That's its first show. It's a debut. So
Debut.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
very happy.
How cool is that? And it gets an award.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's an awesome car.
That car is the same year as me, and it's in much better shape.
Hey, same year as me too, and I have to agree with you.
I'm unrestored too, but I got a lot of rust and dents.
I was going to say, well, actually, I wasn't. I was going to show respect.
That's all right. Okay.
Mercury, Monterey, whites, full hubcaps, 4 doors, Chinese fire grill at the stoplight.
Okay, our next category was preservation class street. Robert Tightsworth, 50 Mercury 4-door sedan. Bob Wilson, 55.
Love that car, by the way. I mean, how many times do you see a 50 Mercury lead sledded? But that is stock. That's
Yep.
really great.
Oh yeah.
I
that's
love
the
that
one.
just because I think it's great. I mean, you just don't see them. In fact, I built one of those in high school, an AMT, the model car. I have the Mercury like that. That's really cool.
Fantastic. Bart and Diana McGrath in their 91 500 SL was a winner of that category.
Bob Wilson was second place in a 55 DeSoto Special Coupe. That was neat too.
Oops, I missed that one.
That's okay. Coming up next, Classic Mini, 1959 to 2000. Well, we had to find a car somewhere in those years, and we did. I think this is a really neat one. 1962 Austin Mini Moke, William and Joan Hugerin.
Oak.
These are really cool little cars. Years ago, you could rent these over on Catalina Island.
Might still be able to.
Don't you have to have your own fantasy island to be able to have those now?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Have some guy running past you running, that Moke, that Moke.
And this car is based on the car that's coming up next for Classic Mini 59 to 2000 Street. Bill and Cindy Harris, a 73 Austin Mini.
All right, Bill and Cindy, she just got this too. Yeah.
They imported these
How
here
about
up
that?
to around 67, I think. And then,
Congratulations, Cindy.
Cindy were too small.
Bill.
I had one. I don't think it's that small. Drove it for a year.
Well, you easily get into the fetal position, don't you?
These
I'm
cars
not
are
flexible
actually
enough to do that.
they're actually surprisingly quite roomy. A guy 6'5" or 6" can drive one of these cars, no problem.
All right, now we're getting into my territory. Just recently got my 20-year Pontiac.
How about that? New to
POCI
the stable,
membership
wins the
plan.
award at the HB
Let's see,
Concours.
this is,
Cindy and
the
Bill
Pontiac
Harris.
and Oakland GTO and Judge
How about that?
Concours. Third place goes to Norman Callahan with a 69 Pontiac GTO, nice car. Carter Chi with a 67 Pontiac GTO. And my favorite Pontiac GTO, Barry Troop in his 65 Pontiac GTO. Redline tires. Is that a tri-power or it is?
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
389 tri-power, 65 black red lines, dog disc caps. Wow. That's nice.
Yeah, those red lines were really interesting when they came out. In fact, the first time Hot Wheels came out, they started the red line. Well, they had red line tires on there just because that time of year, they just started putting them on cars in the mid-60s.
Yesterday on the radio, I was listening to a 60s station on satellite radio. They had a song, a GTO song from the 60s. They don't write car songs anymore.
Very nice.
Well,
Yeah.
Pontiac and Oakland is our next category. Le Mans and Tempest all years. William Power, 71 Pontiac Le Mans Sport. If you didn't get the GTO package on your Pontiac, this is what you got instead.
not that there's anything bad about it. It's
No.
nice.
No.
Very nice still.
That one's got the right rumble to it too. More of a sleeper than the GTO.
Firebird and Trans Am are up next. All years, Concours. Third place, the Jordan family with a 1973 Pontiac Trans Am. Let's see. Kevin Gu, 2002 Pontiac Trans Am was second. And first place, congratulations to Ronald Sweet, 1974 Pontiac Trans Am SD 455.
Look at that, huh? 455.
That's a lot.
Flying chicken on the hood. White, blue guts.
If Jerry Reed had taken
Honeycomb
the beer
wheels.
truck on the road about 2 years earlier, 3 years earlier maybe, this would have been Smokey's car.
Oh, you bet. Almost went to jail in one of those one night. I was driving it so fast. They will go.
Well, you
really
shouldn't
fast.
steal them then. That usually gets you if you steal a car. They'll come after you.
Yeah.
Look at that, how sweet that
The
is.
next
huh?
Firebird and Trans Am category is Michael Blanchino, the 79 Trans Am SE.
Look at this,
I'm
huh?
sorry.
One
I guess
fun
we skip that and we
59.
go straight to full-size cars. Go ahead.
Canada Santoro and a 59 Pontiac Bonneville.
Yeah.
Kate and Dan Santoro. Come on, bring it out. I
Full
love
white
this.
over
They call
blue.
that full size. Look at the length of the sheet metal on that car.
And it's got the tricolor interior on it,
Yeah.
I believe, right? Tricolor interior. And I think the carpeting even has like little sparkly stuff all over it.
Yep.
Up next, full-size cars all years, street. We were just having a conversation about this yesterday at the LAPD stuff, Still Saving Lives car show. We were talking about 64 Pontiacs. This is incredible. The Grand Prix had its own little design quirks
pretty.
all of its own. Clay Wallace has a great example here with a 1964 Pontiac Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Now the turn signals were different. The tail lights are in the grill as opposed to the side. In fact, where the regular brake lights were on the 64 Pontiacs, here it's the backup lights.
That's right.
Biggest backup lights GM had, I think, at the time.
I had a Bonneville. Wish I would have had a Grand Prix. Sounds like it's got the headers open up.
Someone just opened up their cutouts.
Yeah. Heck, is there echo here?
Hey, somebody's got a, somebody opened up some,
Look at that, huh?
Next up, American Classics Evolutionary Cars.
Sweet.
James and Sylvia Ellis in the 1924 Model T Fire Chiefs car.
now this car, I actually did something with, I talked to the owner. Oh, I was doing a Facebook Live deal, and you can see it if you go to Randy Cardoon on Facebook. Check out the video. We did some Facebook Live earlier today, and I talked to him about this, and he said this is a faithful rendering of what a Detroit Fire Chiefs car would look like back in the day.
Quick interruption. Would Martin Megnan please return to your Firebird? Martin Megnan, please return to your Firebird. Thank you.
And up next, evolutionary cars, 21 to 31. Here is Chuck Kissel and a 1930 Kissel 895 5-passenger sedan. Now that's impressive. The same last name as the car. Whoops. Hold on. Right back.
Did he buy the car because it matched his last name, or did the family own the company? Questions probably won't get answered. There's Jim with Mothers right there,
Kissel's
get some
one of
shots.
many name brands that before World War II that didn't quite make it after the Depression. There were several car companies that just didn't go. But that's not to say they didn't turn out some really neat product.
How about that?
All right, what's next here? We've got pre-war 3242.
Okay, in this category, second place was Peter De Paola in a 35 Ford Roadster. And the winner is Esteban Gonzalez in a 41 Ford Woody.
Look at that. Fat Fender Woody. 41 Ford. Of course, the wide whites, steely wheels,
Amazing now. cars
dog
that
dish
were
hubcaps.
originally designed to be somewhat utilitarian, now they command the highest prices out of just about any other category.
And who knew that the work in basically trying to keep that wood alive after all this time. Up next, we'll go Classics Pre-War 3242 Street. Gary Zimmerman, third place with his 34 Ford Tudor. Judy Stoll, second place with a 42 Ford Woody. And our winner in the category, George Garrett with a 1939 Ford Deluxe Coupe.
How sweet is that?
Now
huh?
everybody remembers the 40.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't think it's
And
original
it's
owner.
the same shape as really the 40, but the 39 really has
Beautiful
its own
piece,
allure as
right?
well.
It does.
Same basic body style. Taillight's a little different. Headlight's a little different.
Grill's a little different.
And if you want a car like that, I'd imagine getting something like this as opposed to finding a 40, which is probably ridiculously expensive, would be a little better.
We see this at Donor Derelicts on Saturdays. 39 Ford.
Next category, American Classics Post-War, 46 to 56 Concours. Third was Rich and Brenda Hendricks in a 47 National Ambassador.
Rolls nice, don't it?
James Ford in a 48 Ford convertible. Winner of this class, David Ham, 59 Chevrolet, 3100 half-ton pickup.
49.
Yeah.
49. Says here 59, so it's a 1949 Chevy 310 half-ton pickup, David Dan.
I should look up once in a while. Pickups are the biggest collector thing now. That's a hot market.
When you're doing radio and you move to television, the one thing that was the hardest thing for me to get is to actually look at the monitor to see if what you're saying is actually matching what's on the screen. It's a crazy thing.
That's
Up
a really
next.
still really fun.
It's a
That
nice
is really
piece.
Up next, American Classics Post-War, 1946 to 56 Street. This would be Gordon Dudley, let's go back. Lloyd Watts, second place with a 1947 Chevy 310 pickup truck. And the winner, Gordon Dudley, with a black and white 1956 Chevy Bel Air convertible.
It is
And the
56,
eventual
huh?
new owner
Lady
of the
P.
vehicle is sitting in the passenger seat.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
One day.
She's thinking, I'm gonna have it someday. It's gonna be mine.
I like some of the trick stuff GM did back then. Hiding gas filler caps inside the taillight assembly.
Yeah. No, this one's actually behind the left turn signal there, I believe.
It is?
Got his tripods mixed up.
okay.
So what are we doing?
We're back to our McLaren. I was hoping to see this
beautiful,
thing
huh?
again, running and hearing and listening and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Our just saying here, I'll get a name. I know it's a McLaren. Yeah. Alan Corneff, 1969 McLaren M6B GT.
Alan Corneff, bring it on down. Now that's driving low.
I was going to offer him money to take the mufflers off of that before he drove it up here.
Somehow I don't think he'd be open to that possibility. Just maybe me, but I don't know. I don't think he'd be open to that.
You'd have to use a hoist to get me out of that car.
Yeah, I'd be working on that upper body strength. I'd have to have Schwarzenegger upper body strength to get out of that car. We will pump you up. Okay, we're going to move to 1976 to 2011 American Classic Concours. Stuart Walpert, is number 3 with a 1984 Zimmer Golden Sport. Second place, Cheriac, 1993 Cadillac 32 valve North Star Alante.
Look at that.
And the winner in the category, Chris
Martin there.
Percival, 2007 Ford Shelby GT 500.
Get with mufflers, that's not good. These modern Mustangs are just neat cars, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's the one thing is these cars have come and gone. They've really not lost the Mustang essence, give or take the Mustang 2. Give or take the Mustang 2. Come on, let's be honest.
And there aren't any here today, so we don't.
Exactly. So
GT
we're not going to
500.
get any trouble talking about that.
American Classics is our next category, 76 to 2011